Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Bateman is the motion man. Here's Henry, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, Baltimore.
First down. A gain of 15. And the Ravens first down.
180. It's up.
On the give, here's Henry. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15 yards. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22 yards.
First down.
Y'all gotta talk about tasting. Y'all can't talk about basic. We got a low power range. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk about range.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now Jackson on the move. That is caught. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow here on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Yosibach. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Hey, can.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Catch left side is made by Higgins. It'll be a pickup 10, and the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
11. Here we go. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They pick up 17 through the air. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
180.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one complete to Burton. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 12-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 12. Stop.
Back to throw, Burrow. It's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield,
Here we go.
the defense was all over him, and he really
Big
had no
13.
choice but to just
Big
get that
13.
ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. He's got a man. It's Walker. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Now, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Remember, he has the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
1st down, Ravens.
Hey, hey.
180. Finish it up.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This one complete downfield to Walker. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
180. Finish it up.
Bateman is the motion man. On play action, here's Jackson. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
180. Finish it.
They put Watson in motion. And he's in. more.
I'll tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Wide 80.
On first down, Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Let's get set.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosibas. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Gun. Dot.
Now, Burrow. That is caught. Finding Higgins. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Here we go. Dot.
Burrow to throw. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for.
Here we go.
Because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go. 11. Dot. 180. Place hot. 11. Dot.
Burrow. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 12. Dot.
Brown is in. Cincinnati.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and That's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Open man is... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bengals have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow fires quick to Higgins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
At the 27-yard line.
I'm one, ready? 12. Let's get set. Can.
A first down throw for Burrow. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. He'll go right and find his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. And wing up, third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
80.
Burrow. He's got it at the 7. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. A chance here to draw level before the break.
Gun.
It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Chase Brown, touchdown Cincinnati. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. With a standout performance early on in this one, that his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Jackson now to throw on first down. This one's caught downfield by Flowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, Jackson on the run to the right. Now he'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. The line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. In motion comes Walker. Henry will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
One, ready? Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow to the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Now he'll air one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
He's got a receiver. It's Chase. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This will be from 56 yards away. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Good start. 180. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. There's the big tight end pass. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A gain of 24 through the air. It's a Cincinnati first down.
At the 41-yard line.
I'm one, ready? Here we go. Let it.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here we go.
Second down, Burrow. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
What are they? Sit on. What are they? That's it.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Now Jackson, this a designed run. And he will get into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. It's a gain of 43 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover.
It's going to be pulled in. He's got it. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Bengals. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals are back to within 7. It's 28-21. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First down throw for Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That was good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Ravens.
What? Shut up!
They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. Inside the 20. And he will score. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Hot. 180. What? Hot.
On first down, Burrow. The middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hot. 180.
To throw is Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 2, ready?
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
Stop. Right 80. Stop.
Here's Burrow. That one finds Chase. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
He gets that to his big target back. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Back to throw, Burrow. And that one incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
180.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
180. 11 MT. 11 MT. Thomas. 11. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
That is left side and caught by Flowers. Inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Gun. Stop.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
On one, ready?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
11, 11, 11. Here we go, here we go.
Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Now, Burrow. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
On one, ready?
They'll send Flowers in motion. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Play action now. Jackson. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Baltimore. Bateman is the motion man. This is Henry. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They put Watson in motion.
Hey, come on.
On the option, they give it to Henry. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
And it's 3rd down.
1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Well, they all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the pass. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Thomas, just set. 11, Thomas. Right 80. Right, hot.
Now, Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
That's caught! And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Gonna go right back to Henry. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll let the fullback push the punt. And he will have the Ravens first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. 3rd and long. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.